about 17. And, well, with New York Comic Con coming up, and the release of Scattershot coming out, that came out like back at Comic Con or BotCon or whatever time it was, with New York Comic Con coming up soon, it questions the fact: are we gonna get a Combiner Wars Computron? I mean, we already have the base guy, but are we gonna get a Computron? Now, a lot of people actually aren't liking this Scattershot, and it's for certain reasons. And it's reasons upon that. In robot mode, he looks really good. In vehicle mode, he looks really good. But it's the combined mode. The combined mode is too much like Superion. And I've heard many things about how his combined mode right now is called Betatron. And as we know, it goes beta and then alpha. So beta release and then alpha release, the official release. So that might be the alpha might be Computron, or I don't know, Alphatron. I don't know. But that's a thing, is that maybe they're gonna edit the Silverbolt to be. They're gonna change it up a little. You know, he could really use some different arms in robot mode. That way, in combined mode, maybe he has different legs, or if his arms were thicker, he'd have thicker legs in combined mode, and he wouldn't look as sleek aerial bot, Superion look. But and there's also but the whole it's not focused on Silverbolt, it's focused on Computron. So along with the core, you have the 4 or 5 others. Now, a lot of people have made these predictions that Afterburner is going to be a redo of the Takar Groove mold, and that's going to be the first time we're going to get that Groove mold here in the U.S. It could be a very heavy remold, and it could work. And then, Strafe would probably be an aerial bot, or of course, Lightspeed. He would probably be, of course, a remold of the Prowl Dead End Streetwise mold, because you really don't have to do much to it, and you have it. So, and what else did I say? Strafe would probably be an aerial bot. If not, he would probably be a new mold. And Nose Cone would either be a remold of the Rook slash Swindle mold, or a redo of the Brawl mold, which is used for the new Bruticus. And which it could actually work. It really could. Yeah, I think I have pictures up, but of course it's gonna be probably all remolds. I mean, that's what they do. They want to be able to use that mold, that exact mold, and probably repaint it at least once or twice, and then remold it just a slight bit and reuse it as something else. So, the Strafe mold, if they made a Strafe mold, which it'll probably be an aerial bot. And but that Groove mold will probably be Afterward will probably be the first time we're gonna get that Groove mold. And I'm gonna say it's actually gonna probably look pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with that, and I hope everyone else is happy with that. I have some pictures that I got off of Google of this one that this guy made, this kind of how this person thinks it would be, and this is almost just about exactly how it's gonna look. Otherwise, the fact of he basically photoshopped the Superion. He photoshopped the Silverbolt, and he straight up used Superion. Just imagine that different, and imagine instead of that little orange groove thing, instead of being straight up a motorcycle, it'd probably be changed a little bit. But yeah, that is almost perfect. But I don't think they're going to use the Swindle mold, the Swindle Rook mold. They're probably going to use the Brawl mold, and that's going to work. So that's kind of my guess for Computron. 5 minutes, wow. But it's probably gonna be really good, and it's probably gonna be released at New York Comic Con. Probably with with Silverbolt slightly changed, probably with a new chest, a new head. Hopefully, he'll hit the arms, the thighs in combined mode will be thicker. That way, he looks more like a. He looks that way all those combined, it'll look more like Computron and not like Superior. But yeah. So I wouldn't get my hopes up too much, but you know that might happen. We might see, but we might see a full Computron at New York Comic Con in October, and it's a couple weeks away, and it's right around the corner. So, what else to say? Get hyped. So yeah, really quick, just my little theory of what Computron's gonna look like. Combined Wars Computron. Sorry to seem kind of short, but that's really all I gotta say is just my guess for how it's gonna look, and they're gonna want to reuse the molds again and again, and I'm perfectly fine with it. I don't know if you guys are. If you're not fine with it, leave a comment in the description below. But you know, what am I supposed to say? But don't forget, you can like this video, comment, and even subscribe, but only if it's your pleasure. I'm About17, and I will see you later. Healthcare. Obama! Obama! Healthcare! Obama! Michelle, where's my goddamn ticket? Michelle!